A very good morning to all of you. So in the previous video, we have completed the two main topics, that is monohybrid cross and dihybrid cross. So in today's video, I would like to start with the next topic, that is Mendelism. What is Mendelism? Simply, it is a study of Mendel's law of inheritance. So there are three main laws that were given by the Mendel, that is law of dominance, law of segregation and law of independent assortment. The first two laws, that is the law of dominance and law of segregation, both are based on monohybrid cross. Third one is, that is the law of independent assortment. This law is based on dihybrid cross. So let's start with the first law, that is the law of dominance. As you all know, characters are controlled by the gene, and in a gene a pair of alleles is present. Let's take a look. This is a homologous chromosome. At same locus, two alleles are present, and two alleles together make a gene. So that means a character is controlled by a gene, or you may say like this, a character is controlled by a pair of alleles. So according to the first law, that is law of dominance. So in this law, when a allele segregates from another allele during the process of gamete formation or during meiosis, in heterozygous condition, the allele which is able to express itself, that allele is known as dominant allele, and a allele which is unable to express itself, it is known as recessive allele. So I am talking about the hybrid condition. Hybrid simply means when both the alleles are different. Like this allele is responsible for the tallness, whereas second allele is responsible for the dwarfness. So during heterozygous condition or during hybrids, an allele which is able to express itself is known as dominant allele. So in this case, capital T can express itself, that means this allele is dominant over the second allele which is unable to express itself. So generally for the dominant allele we use the capital letter, and for the recessive allele we use small letter. Second law is law of segregation. Again it is based on monohybrid cross. As you know, alleles occur in pairs. So during meiosis or during the process of gamete formation, both the alleles segregate or separate from each other. That means each gamete will contain or will carry only one allele of a character. For example, these two alleles are responsible for the tallness. So during the process of gamete formation, each gamete will carry only one allele of that particular character. That means both the alleles segregate from each other during the meiosis process, and this law is known as law of segregation. So the ratio of monohybrid cross, as we have discussed in the previous lecture, is 3:1. So this is phenotypic ratio, that is tall versus dwarf, and in case of genotype it is 1:2:1. That means homozygous tall, heterozygous tall and homozygous dwarf. Third law of Mendel is law of independent assortment. As you know, the two pairs, so in the dihybrid cross generally we have studied the two characters. As in the previous video, I have taken the two characters. One is the color of seed, another is the shape of seed. that is round yellow versus green wrinkled. So in the law of independent assortment, generally any gamete can fuse with any gamete of second parent to form a new recombinant or to form the same as the parents. So the law of independent assortment is based on a pair of alleles, generally two pairs of alleles. So during the gamete formation of those two pairs of allele, any gamete can fuse with any gamete. As a result, in the aptogeneration, we have seen the results, that is the 9:3:3:1. So 9 were same as the parents, that is yellow round. 3 were the new recombinants, that is yellow wrinkled. Again 3 were green round, new recombinants, and the last was, that is 1 as of parents, that is green wrinkled. So the ratio of law of independent assortment is 9:3:3:1. I hope this topic is clear. So in the next video, I would like to introduce you with interallelic interaction. Thank you so much.